Hi everyone, I'm going to go through the feelings kit. So if you are in counseling or if you're working through big things, if you have gone through trauma, if you are in whatever kind of position, whether, like I said, it's counseling or personal work, inner work, heart healing, all and any of those, plus more, just if you want healing and if you want tools to help yourself, or maybe someone you love, unpack those things. These tools are not going to make magic, but they are going to, and they're not going to eliminate what you're dealing with or what you're facing, but they are going to support your body and your mind and your emotions through that process. I have personally experienced some of these to do that. One of them was my like testimony oil release. It has helped me process anger, unpack anger I didn't know I had. It's one I use very often for any kind of trauma or bigger emotions to release the negative weight. And tension. I carry a lot of tension from stress or anxiety, and when I use release, it helps my body cry. That is how I release the tension in a lot of ways. And so the way that I will use it is I will make space. So I will use it either after I put the kids to bed, and if I know my body's gonna cry, or it might, you never know if it's going to. That's just one way that mine has. Then at least I have the space to process as those things bubble up. Okay, so Young Living has put this kit together for different ways, waves, varieties of emotions, variety of need, but they have done such a good job because these 6 oils are very powerful. So just know that you might, if you use these consistently, you might be surprised by the way that things, like I said, bubble up. I didn't expect to cry more, but that is what my body needed. That is what my mind needed. I needed to release. And that was how I, naturally needed to let go. And so release is in this. Harmony is a really good oil for just bringing balance, I wouldn't say grounding, but it's just kind of helping everything feel connected. Another one that I have used and love is Inner Child. So for me, I'm a first child, and the fun, the lightheartedness, I'm more intense. I'm more of an intense person, and so if I'm feeling the weight of that, sometimes I'll just use Inner Child consistently and feel lighter. So that's just the way that it comes into my life. But Inner Child it's another way to connect to that, is your the childlikeness of who you are, your past, your childhood. It's, again, trying to connect everything so you can process. You bring it to your present to process, to move forward. Valor. So Valor, I have personally used for fear. There were nights when I had my first baby, I just was overcome with fear. Valor and Joy are 2 of the most popular for postpartum moms, because you can feel just down and just a lot of fear with this new precious little human that you're in control of and in charge of. And so Valor is a great one if you just have a lot of fear. Okay, Present Time. So this one it's exactly what it sounds like. All of these are working together. So this might not do something by itself like it would if you're partnering everything together in counseling or processing, or you kind of have to set your mind to it. So like I said, these oils do not just magically make everything disappear, but if you are seeking answers or healing or a new vision for your life and guidance, you're a lot more open-minded to things, and you're a lot more vigilant to the answer. So Present Time is one that you could use to help see what you're looking for the future. Keep your mind open, keeping you a little more present than focused on the past. You're working through your past, whether it's recent or very far back, and it just kind of brings you more present and connected to your now. Okay, forgiveness is a little obvious, but forgiveness, this one specifically helps bring up memories that you need to release and that you need to forgive. If there's someone involved, or so again, it's another lighten the load type oil. I should have smelled all these to tell you what they smell like, but it doesn't really matter because they're effective and helpful for what you're dealing with, even if you don't like the smell. And oftentimes, if you don't like the smell, like if you're like do not want it on you, you need it emotionally. So read into that if you're curious about it. But so those are the 6 oils. And if you are curious about more of the information, let me know. I can send you some. This all connects to the limbic system, so there really is science to this. Our sense of smell is directly related to our emotions and mood. The cranial nerve associated with smell sits next to the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for mood, feelings, and emotional processing. The Feelings Kit blends contain a combination of oils high in compounds that can cross the blood-brain barrier to reprogram bad coding from the cells. Then other compounds rewrite that code to restore the original perfect copy, one that will not keep us pulled into the physical and emotional effects of stress. Incredible. This is a process, but the great thing about essential oils is that we can have a choice to embrace that process instead of loading our bodies up with lots of toxins and other things that create more confusion in the cells. So there's true science to this. I just wanted to touch on it, so I did just touched a little bit on all of those 6 oils. But like I said, if you have any questions, let me know.